Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. This is a extremely special starting stand-up episode. We've finally got another voice for you. My dear friend, that I've known since birth, Tegan Webster, Canadian woman. There's so much to say about Tegan, but this was a little experimental interview, and you'll understand why. And I hope you'll be as charmed and fall in love with Tegan like so many people do when they meet her. And that's all I'll say. So please enjoy this very special episode of Starting Stand Up.
Oh man, that's rubbish! That's rubbish!
I'm here with Tegan Webster. I'm not supposed to use last names, so I'll say I just Tegan. Or Teggy Wedgie. Teggy, this woman who's sitting across from me, she's wearing a very, very comfortable looking white sweater. She's got a little brown bag with a super weird iPhone case. What's going on with the ring on that thing? Is that a ring holder?
It's very practical.
What's up? When did that become a thing where women started wanting iPhone cases where you could put the finger through?
I'll tell you, for me,
Yeah.
I have had arthritis since I was 18. And
That's
then
so early to have arthritis.
and problems in my hands. And as soon as I saw that there was something that could make me hold it in a way that wasn't my whole hand,
Yeah.
I've had
So you've been doing this for a long time.
as soon as they came on the market.
Okay. Now, just so you know who I'm talking to, I could never, in a few words, distill who Teggy Wedgie is to me. But let's get the story straight. You've been listening to the podcast. Yes. You're one of my oldest friends in the world. Mm-hmm. But really, you're my sister's extremely best friend. But in the certainly since moving to Maine, our friendship, wouldn't you say, has deepened?
I would say,
yeah. And I've always loved Tegan. My sister, one of them, my younger twin sister, was in a horrible car accident and has been in a wheelchair ever since 2000. And I can say unequivocally that Teggy Wedgie, Tegan, has been the most loyal, loving, kind, compassionate friend that you could ever dream for your sister or your child. And before we even go any further, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I don't want to cry on this podcast.
Yeah. And we're taking a turn right
It's
now.
changing now.
Yeah. But anyway, we were at a dinner
That's
party
very nice.
a couple weeks ago, and another listener, another dear friend of mine, we'll just call him Train. You could tell that he was a fan of the show, but he knew he just felt like it needed something. And he actually, this was his idea. He thought, much like Howard Stern has Robin Quivers, that I could have Teggy Wedgie. And I actually had an immediate reaction like, oh, that would be so fun. Because Tegan not only has an incredible laugh, but she's also very quick to laugh. And it's very weird doing this podcast because I'm Tegan. This is where I do it. You see that? Yeah. That's where I go. I literally, the whole thing, everything.
That's where you usually sit?
That's where I sit, right at my computer.
So this is a change of scenery.
Yeah. We're just a little far back from my from my desk. But, it's weird just sitting there and talking. And it's so much more fun.
Yes. I do think it made me realize that I'm an easy laugh. That night I was like, wait a second. Hang on. I do laugh.
No, hold on a second. You just have an incredible sense of humor.
I was going to say, I also have a really good sense of humor.
Yeah, she's got a pinpoint, beautiful sense of humor. So I thought, anyway, so that's the backstory of why we're here. And we're just experimenting. Mm-hmm. And I think the difficulty moving forward, to be perfectly honest, is how unhinged and last minute this podcast is.
Yeah. I can pick up on that vibe.
Yeah, I am sometimes at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, just no idea what I'm going to do. And weirdly, and I've talked about this, there's the forcing function of delivering on Thursday morning, that deadline, the time constraint, and the fact that all week I inevitably am thinking about things.
Little things.
The brain is tickling all the time. And sometimes, I would say if I were to advertise this podcast, it would just be in all caps, wildly uneven. So
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Very diplomatic. Like our last episode. So actually, I thought.
I think I heard the last
No,
one.
no, that's perfect. You haven't listened, right? To the one that came out today.
No.
Good. So what I thought we would do, because it's a 5-minute episode.
Okay.
So I think it would be perfect opportunity where we're just going to listen to it.
Okay.
You're going to listen to it all. You're going to not feel you have to perform or do anything.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
It'll be a launching point for our discussion. Does that sound like fun?
Sounds perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Well, everybody, here we are again. Summer, that sweet melancholy that I've been talking about since summer began is finally upon us. Some cold fall north winds are rustling through the leaves. If you look closely, a few of those leaves are starting to tinge and crisp up on the edges. Fall fast approaches. How was your summer? Great. Glad to hear it. How's your liver? Yeah, me too. Me too.
That's a good start.
You like that?
Yes.
All right.
Especially when it's all summer here. Everybody asks, how's your winter? And I'm like, it's so puffy.
Do you like the opening
I
song?
do.
Yeah.
I've thought about that.
Feel comfort?
I'm like,
Comforting.
how do you do this? That's good.
Rubbish.
Well, as you
like
can
that.
probably tell, I am suffering from psoriasis of the liver. That's undiagnosed, I don't believe. I actually do have psoriasis of the liver. But I will say that all my lack of sleep and this summer's activities have finally caught up with me. And we're not doing well physically. We are not well. And so,
That's how I
because
feel
I need to
too.
take care of me, I'm taking care of me. I'm going to just do a very short, simple episode where I talk about puberty for a brief moment. I believe there's a bit here, and we're going to work it out. But of course, because this is starting stand-up and this is just a spitball area, I am going to just share a little bit of what I did. And you can tell me if it made you laugh out loud, any of it. And then you can wish me well. You can send healing thoughts towards me. And then I'll be back better than ever. And this fall is going to be great because we're going to put together the summer's content and we're going to shape it into just a world-class stand-up set that is going to rocket ship me to the top of the game, to the top of the heap. Oh, watch out, Chris Rock. Here I come. All right. Wishing you healing if you are also suffering from psoriasis. I discovered some writing I did. I'm really happy I discovered it because it's about puberty, and I've always loved puberty. I love puberty. No, my kids are right on the edge. Things are happening. And that's really when my memory came online. And as I was thinking about puberty and what an absolute horror show it is for people's appearances and just, it's almost like the great mutator. I thought, what would puberty be like if it was a drug dealer? You know what I mean? Like if puberty was personified in a dark alley, I'm not sure you would take the drugs, right? Because puberty is basically, it's in the street corner, and he's like, hey, little boy, you want a little testosterone? You want a little growth hormone? Come on, baby, come on over here. Shit's gonna make you huge, dude. Your dick's gonna grow, bro. You want your dick to grow? Come on over. You want to get yoked? You want some boulder shoulders? Come on over here, man. I got what you need. I got straight pituitary gland right here. You want to start smelling like shit? You want your mom to no longer hug you because you got BO? Come on. You want to get rock hard in the middle of the day for no reason? I got you. I got you. And it's a huge risk, man. If you go into that dark alley and you say yes to puberty, I mean, you're taking a huge gamble. Because most kids are so cute, you know? I'm not going to name names, but like, you know that person. When they were 11, 12, they were cute. It was like, oh, wow. And then all of a sudden, dude, their nose just grows twice as big and just starts glistening with oil and little pus mountains. Come on, man. You want some pus mountains that'll explode and bleed when you touch them? You want uncontrollable mood swings? You want hey, come on over here. You want to hate your parents and lash out at them for no reason? You want to start crying and not know why? I got you. I got you. I think the bit is there, like if puberty was optional, you know,
Yes,
would you do it? Oh, little Jimmy's so cute. He's gonna be one handsome boy. It's like, pump the brakes on little Jimmy. Little Jimmy looks like a horse colt with some sort of skin rash.
That's really funny.
Okay.
It's so good.
You like that?
That's like
Okay.
really good.
I got to tell you.
I'm also in the thick of puberty.
Yeah, you
and
are in the thick of puberty. But you have to understand something. From my point of view, I record that.
Yeah.
I have no idea if
Yeah.
anyone finds it funny. So
Yeah.
for me to listen to
No,
it
that
with
was
you,
really funny.
just to hear even slight chuckles was a
No, I
delight.
was dying. That's
Okay.
really, really, really good. It is a hilarious concept. And I just, and I think it's a very relatable concept because everyone's been through it or seeing their kids go through it.
Now,
Yeah.
as I was listening to it this time,
Mm-hmm.
couldn't help but just want to ask you about your puberty.
I know. Well, then your sisters, I don't have detailed memories of any of the stuff, but Amanda and Hill forced me to shave my blonde peach fuzz, which made my mom so angry. Because when you
on your
legs
and
armpits,
oh,
and they were like, you've got to do it. It's the time. It was like I have like a few stories with them where they were like,
And
we're
they were
older than
already doing
you.
it?
We're going to tell you what to do. We've got this covered.
what is your birthday, if you don't mind me asking?
1980. So they are
they're 6 months older.
yeah, but a school year older.
Yes,
and in the
yes.
summer, the age reflects a year older.
It sure does. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's great. My sisters forced you to shave.
And my mom, her whole thing was like, you never shave because if you wax, then you won't have like dark hair growing back.
Yeah,
it's
all
a
the
thing.
old wives' tales and stuff.
Well, it's kind of
True.
It's true. And
You're extremely hairy now, is what you're saying.
they ruined me at age 11. No, I don't know how old I was.
You can blame them. That's funny. Do you have a theory? So, also, let's reveal a little bit about you.
Yeah.
What do you do for work, Teg?
I am a psychotherapist and social worker that works specifically with women who are victims of intimate partner violence. It's a
Do a lot of them listen to Starting Stand-Up?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think they do. No, I think from just as a side note, as I mentioned before, Tegan's natural, heart-open compassion has led her on a path, work-wise, that is very authentic and pure for what
Thanks.
I
love it.
we've always loved about her. So, but anyway, as a I guess context for my question, what do you think's happening with this early puberty? Do you have any theories?
Oh.
Not that your job has anything to do
No,
with it.
my
but
job definitely doesn't, but I do think that it probably doesn't. It definitely have a lot to do with the food.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say environmental impacts are, and that includes diet and hormones that are in things and processed foods. And I don't know, like I can't get into the chemistry behind it, but I think that there's a lot of like evidence-based research about that.
One of the proudest things I am of my wife is that she was late menstruating. So, I always consider let's say just for shits and giggles, she's 43.
Yeah.
She's actually 36 based on her menstruation.
Wait, I feel like we're the same. She was like 15.
I like to think she started menstruating when she was 19. No, she was 15, I think. But she was late. It's an inside joke that's not that funny. But anyway.
That I'm not a part of.
No, yeah. No, it's something I whisper to her in intimate moments. It's not your business, and I'll thank you for staying out of it. Yeah, so it's just a wild ride. And, look, my daughter's 13. She's now 5'10", and she's like early.
Tall.
Yeah, she's early.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to be like, well, look, I mean, I was told that I was going to be a minimum of 6'7". I started smoking an enormous amount of marijuana to try to.
Is that true?
No, I mean, I definitely.
When did you find out you're going to be 6'7"?
13.
That's what the doctor said?
Oh yeah, you don't know that story?
I think maybe I've heard it.
Yeah, but it was one of the worst days of my life.
Really?
Oh yeah, I went in. He felt my balls. Evidently, whatever he saw with my nuts, he determined that I had many more years of rapid height growth.
It's like a chart.
I'd grown, I think my mom had fucked up the doctor's appointment, so in hindsight, I think it was her fault, but basically, I was 5'4" at the last checkup. And I went into the new checkup 6 feet. So for those keeping score, that's an 8 inches in 1 year. And the doctor was like, good God. You could sort of see it in his eyes, like, wow.
Wow, I can't believe you remember that appointment, too.
What do you mean? It's literally one of the most seared memories of my life.
I know, but as someone who doesn't remember anything, it's
right.
really fascinating to me.
Yeah. Puberty is when my memory came online. That's why I'm so excited about it. But anyway, he looked at my nuts. And he goes, you grew 8 inches in 1 year. And maybe it had been a year and a half, and he didn't realize. But he goes, well, you've got a few more years of this kind of growth. Looks like we're looking at a minimum of 6'7". Most likely 6'10", potentially 7 feet. And I was a hockey player who was 6 feet, and all I wanted to do was basically get to third base with girls. And I just immediately thought about being a freak. Being like Manute Bol. And I got incredibly sad and depressed.
Oh.
And I was driving home crying as my voice was still high. And I got home and everyone was like, what's wrong with Dave? And he's like, and my brother Will was back from college, 9 years older. So he was like 21, maybe he just graduated from college.
How tall is he?
He's 6'2".
Okay.
And he was fully a man at that point, 21. And I remember being at the table, head down. And my mom's like, Dave's going to be 6'10". And
sorry.
and guess what?
It's because I know the family
my
so
brother,
well.
Yeah, my brother Will didn't stop laughing for 4 minutes. He started laughing. And weirdly, it just made me feel better. He was just like...
Okay, see?
Yeah, it was just and this is what people don't understand, Just, sibling cruelty can kind of feel good. You know what I mean?
Because I can picture your sisters being like, he's sad, don't be, don't dig it, whatever. And then that actually can make you
tense. And then you make jokes, you're like, whatever. And also...
But it seems like it really, way that you remember it, it's clearly had a large
no
impact.
One except the best basketball players in the world wants to be 6'10". Nobody.
I guess that's right.
Yeah. And anyway, I'm happy to say that I started ripping bong hits about 2 years later, and we curbed it all. And now I'm just 6'4.5", which is about a half inch.
Oh, you were 6'4.5".
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, we curbed it.
Okay.
We curbed it with aggressive drug use. No, that's not true. I think honestly the doctor was wrong, and he just didn't realize how small my balls are. No, that's all right. All right. We've hit our time limit.
Okay.
We'll stick to it. I think this
great.
is absolutely lovely.
It's very fun for me.
Very fun. So you've got Zoom.
I do.
So I think what we should do is occasionally we should get on the horn and I'll test some stuff out for you.
Great.
And then we can, it won't be every week, but it'll be like, because obviously at 11 p.m. you're asleep on Wednesdays.
Actually not, but it's not. It's probably not my ideal.
Do you have trouble
No, I'm a
sleeping?
night owl.
Oh, you are?
I putz around the house between, late at night.
Really?
I listen to audiobooks.
Tell me more. Say more.
That's when I wake up.
What time do you wake up?
I get I get a very strong second wind almost every night of my life. Late.
So what's
Like
your
9 or
what's
10.
your ideal?
I don't get enough sleep ever. I'm very sleep deprived.
Oh, you are always.
Yes, that's why I was so proud to show you that day I saw you at meditation. I had 8.5 hours.
Oh wow,
That's
very rare.
Very rare.
So give me a typical night of sleep for Tegan
A
Webster.
typical night is me saying to my husband, I know I've said this before, but please, I really need to get to bed early tonight. And him being like, please don't ever talk about how you want to go to bed early ever again, because it's a pathological thing where I'm like, I need to get sleep. But then without fail, I'm like, but I feel so productive now.
Yeah.
I feel awake
Yeah.
and I do stuff.
You're nocturnal.
Yeah. So I organize, I clean, put things back where they belong. You've been to our house. It's big. It takes
So
time
why
to
doesn't your husband just give you the blessing of sleeping in?
let's get him on the podcast. Find out.
Charlie, your life is about to go south.
Oh, he has so many opinions.
No, you and Mohan are the same. You're both nocturnal.
Yeah.
And when the kids are out of the house, you'll return to your natural rhythm.
And in Charlie's defense, on the weekends, he
You
lets me sleep.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't sleep in.
Yeah.
I could, if there's no alarm, I'll just go 11, 12.
Yeah. 2.
No.
Never late.
Never go to 2. No. 8 is late. 9's amazing. 10.
Yeah.
12's
Oh, Teg,
crazy.
This has been beautiful. I think, as a side note, one of the guests I had, Kevin Christie, I was like, have you done a lot of podcasts? He's like, are you fucking kidding? He's a stand-up comedian. He's he's done 1 million.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're so nice. I just feel like I learned so much about you. And he's like, I actually think podcasts are basically an antidote to male loneliness. And it's just it's a formal way of getting to know someone you never would at a dinner party, because
You ask different questions.
it has to have a level of depth. You have to find out about things, and so in a weird way, podcasting is this beautiful way of getting to know your friends. All right,
Bye.
love you, Teggy.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.